in Alderdice High School.
People running for their lives, panicking. This video from inside a church in Brighton Heights. A funeral was being live streamed when a barrage of bullets was fired right outside.
I don't know who did this, but whoever did this, let me tell you something. God gonna have his way with you, because there was no reason for this to happen today.
The shooting prompted a massive police response. Officers from all over raced to the Destiny of Faith Church on Brighton Avenue. It's, of course, just the latest in a string of violent incidents in the city. In fact, that funeral was being held for a 20-year-old man who had been shot and killed in another mass shooting on the north side just 12 days ago.
Police believe some type of neighborhood feud is fueling this violence. Police say 6 people were hurt in this shooting. 1 person was in critical condition at Allegheny General Hospital but has been upgraded to stable. 5 others are also in stable condition. 1 of them was taken to Children's Hospital. KDKA's Andy Sheehan has been speaking with investigators and has the latest now on the investigation. Andy.
Christine, youth gun violence, kids with guns and ready to use them. It's become an epidemic in Pittsburgh and the region. It's not getting better, it's getting worse. Many times it involves rival groups, not organized gangs, but rival groups organized around turf or drugs. They get into these disputes. There's a shooting incident, there's retaliation, and there's retaliation against that. It started 2 weeks ago with a shooting on the north side outside of Sunoco Station, in which this young man and 2 women victims, innocent bystanders, were killed. There appears to be a retaliatory action last night in the Spring Hill neighborhood, and now this shooting today outside of this young man's funeral. A funeral for the victim of gun violence, itself disrupted by gunfire. Burst of 5 rounds, followed by 15 more. In their wake, 6 people are wounded. Suspected mourners of 20-year-old John Hornizes, killed last week in a gun battle outside the Sunoco station on the north side. Commander, we believe this is related to the shooting outside the Sunoco station, the funeral for John Hornizes, the 20-year-old today.
It was his funeral that was taking place. As far as any of the relationships or what might have precipitated this shooting is still under investigation at this time.
Police now believe they have a turf war raging between rival groups that squared off that night at the Sunoco station. Police sources tell me those connected to the funeral victim fired shots at rivals last night in the Spring Hill neighborhood, and today may have been the latest retaliation in an escalating war. We're seeing some sort of turf battle, some sort of gang activity, neighborhood dispute?
So obviously we believe there's a dispute going on. We're looking into that. We're going to utilize all the resources as we have been doing currently, and we'll continue to do so. There will be a strong police presence in the areas of concern that we believe are problem areas, so that we can hopefully prevent anything further from happening at this time.
Last week's shooting shocked the city for taking the lives of 2 innocent women victims who had been waiting for a bus. Now police are alerting the public about this raging war. Are you concerned about, and will you warn the neighborhood here in the north side about an escalation after this?
Obviously, yeah. We need to get together and coordinate all of our efforts and all the information that we have, so that we, anything that needs to be put out, obviously, we'll make sure that gets put out.
But these shootings tend to go on unabated. This is a danger not only to these kids, these people themselves, but to innocent bystanders. People that were mourning today at this funeral had nothing to do with this dispute between these neighborhood groups. Commander Richard Ford putting out a warning to the north side this evening.